This is Evan Michelson from the Sauk Centre Herald. I'm standing with Sauk Centre girls basketball head coach Scott Bergman following a really back and forth fifth place match that unfortunately saw the Streeters fall to Caledonia. Coach, what's going through your mind just at the end of what's really been a fantastic season for the girls?
Just real proud of how our girls battled today against a really good team. It could have gone either way, and at the end of the day, they just made a few more plays than we did. But that doesn't take away how proud I am of them, and I know our school community is as well.
And I guess just as far as this was a really physical game, as far as I know, obviously a lot of attacking the basket. I guess how important did you guys find, trying to search for your shot underneath the hoop to be in this game?
Yeah, and there were a lot of free throw shot. Girls were getting to the rim and getting bumped, and we knew it was going to be a physical game. That's kind of how they play, and they're really good at it. I thought we did a good job. They got two outstanding players. I thought we did a good job of defending them the first half, and then they went off a little bit in the second half.
And that second half, like you said, I mean, it's 24-24 at halftime. The scoring kind of goes up for both teams. What do you think it ultimately was for Caledonia down the stretch that made them a little bit, whether it was hard to stop or then just making tough shots?
I think 3 and 4 just got loose a little bit. So a lot of screens. Anyway.
And then I guess just as far as the element of these seniors, and we've talked about them a lot before, but given that this is their last game, I'd like you to say, I guess just one thing about each of them that you're really going to miss about them.
Yeah, and that's really the toughest part of this is knowing how that their career is done, but also, and we mentioned it in the locker room, they got to go out on their terms. I mean, they got to end it in the state tournament, which is huge. Just a fantastic group. I mean, Tori Jennison had a phenomenal season after a broken toe. I mean, people forget about that, but she got off to she had to wait for her season to start a little bit, but had a great season, went over 1,000 points, blocked a lot of shots, got a lot of rebounds. Maddie Schuster, I don't know that this has been publicized yet, but she broke Callie Peschel's single season assist record last night, and added to that, I'm sure, today, and that's quite a feat. And we'll always remember Maddie for her defense, just phenomenal all the time. What Sienna Klopp hockey, so proud of her fulfilling her role. I would say her role was probably the toughest to fulfill because she never really knew how much she was going to play on any given night. A lot of it was dependent on foul trouble or injuries or matchups. But man, I tell you what, just a phenomenal leader. Sierra Corton had a great year. Scored the ball, led the team in steals. Just had some big nights. I mean, I think the last 2 nights she's been 30 or more, or close to it anyway. So real happy that she had that season and got to play a couple games on the court that shows she's going to call home next year.
And then the final question that I had, Coach, is just, how do you guys continue to build? Because obviously this is the return to state for the first time in a few years. What do you feel like the team as a whole can learn it and positively build from this?
Yeah, the cover's not bare. We got a lot of girls coming back, and every year that's the challenge, and that's the fun part of it is taking who you got, putting them together, getting them to play their best ball at the end of the year. So, right now, not thinking about that, so to speak, but at some point, and it'll be a fun team to watch. I'll guarantee it.
Awesome. Thanks again for the time, Coach.
Thank you.